What it do, baby? Listen, listen, listen. Whoo! Dee, 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 dee. Coach Kia, what's going on, baby?
What's good
Philly
with you?
Star, my guy. What it do?
Happening?
What's going
You
on?
over there chilling? You worked hard
Hey,
today?
man, slow motion, baby, slow motion.
Right, right, right.
Ah, man, day-to-day talk, man. Today is Wednesday. Is today the 12th?
Yes,
Wow,
it is the.
time flies. Today is the 12th. Today is Women in History Month. I like it.
You like it?
See money. What's up, baby? See money in the building. Hey, shout out to all my day talkers and my Philly stars. Appreciate y'all coming through. Listen, like, follow, share, comment. We talk back. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Uh-huh.
Yo, did y'all catch that 69-degree weather the other day? Woo! Baby, spring is on the way. Yo, today we celebrate National Girl Scout Cookies. Hey, who got some cookies? I need some cookies. I'm hungry. I want some cookies. How was your week, Star?
It was cool. It was cool, man. It's just been busy, but it's definitely been good. What's your favorite? What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
You know what? Believe it or not, it was the caramel delights. They call it caramel delights or something. It's something new now, but it's the
It
same
used
one.
to be.
But
It
now
used to be Samoans,
some
right?
yeah. But now they got this peanut butter joint. I'm not talking about the sandwich peanut butter cookie. It's a peanut butter cookie, and that joint right there, I can eat it by the box, not a pack. I can
Uh,
eat it by the box. I'm just saying.
you know the newest one I like? I like it come in a green pack and it's like shaped like French
French toast.
toast.
Yeah, they called what's they
I don't
called
know.
toasties or something like that.
I don't. It's new, but they
Toshe.
they taste
They
good
called
though.
Toshe.
Toshe? Okay.
Yes. Hey, listen, man. I, you know what? It's time for the spotlight to start, right? It's time for my spotlight with my guy. But it's some pressing issues that's really, really bugging me right now about the Orange Man. And I'm just curious how you feel about it, bro. You know they done what they did in Washington D.C. in front of the White House and all that stuff, picking up the Black Lives Matter stuff. He really took the time out to do that.
Of
How you
course he
feel
did.
about that, man?
Uh, he's trying to do what he did 8 years ago and try to divide the country. That's all. He's just trying to divide the country, just like uh I was watching. Well, I wasn't watching. C Note was telling me, C Note be on here all the time, and he was telling me one of the speakers in Delaware is transgender. So they went to introduce them, and the person said, "Coming to the stage, Mister Blasey Blah." So they looking around like, so he rebuttals with, "Thank you, ma'am, something something." So so but you gotta remember, the Orange Man said he's trying to take it back to is only boy and girl, male and female. So some people are following his lead, and
Whatever
it's going
they are at birth is what they are.
it's going to be crazy.
Lastly, before we go into the spotlight with my guy, Everybody, I need to let you know, keep a hold of your kids. Matter of fact, keep a hold of anybody that you know that might be a little extra with the mouth, a little extra with their day-to-day living, that may like to live on the edge or anything like that. Because guess what?
What?
The Orange Man has finally, I'm gonna say finally because they spoke of this before, dismantled the DOJ, Department of Justice. Now, the Department of Justice is what keeps the cops in line in different legislations and laws in line. So now they're in a position that if anything go down, there is nobody to come to your aid and say, hey, that police officer was wrong. He should be charged with murder. There, as of right this second, they will just get away with it. And they know that. Just like I know it, and I'm not even into politics. So everybody, your loved ones, anybody that you know may get fly with the mouth and all that stuff, it could possibly be open season on us. And I'm not saying it is. Don't go say day-to-day said it's open season. I'm simply saying it's a possibility. It's a possibility that it's open season because they said any type of complaints, any type of anything that can go against the police, keep it on hold. Do not file anything until the person that he has picked out to be in charge of the Department of Justice, until that person is in their spot, rightful spot that he chose for them to be in, which is in charge of the Department of Justice. Now, the person that he picked is the same lady that has been for years going up against the Department of Justice, trying to overturn voting laws and anything that could actually help us and be on our side. And now she's about to be in charge of it, which means she ain't going to have to go against nothing. She can simply say, hey, Orange Man, I don't think this law is for us, so we want to do away with it. And he's going to say, okay, and boom.
Until somebody knock her upside the head, or somebody that she love.
Right. But the odds of that happening, I'm just want to tell my people, please chill out. You know, we gotta. Our day is going to come in 4 years if y'all finally decide to come out and vote, because we're in this predicament because y'all ain't do what y'all was supposed to do.
Talk to him,
Y'all wasn't
Day.
there. You did not understand the assignment. Point blank period. Matter of fact, we're going to save the rest of this for another day. We're going to talk about that later. Right now, we're going to get into it with my guy, Philly Star, the CEO of the most inspirational clothing line it is. So all my Philly Stars, all my day talkers, please pay attention as we open the floor up for my guy, Philly Star. Let's go, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Today's spotlight with Philly Star is respond. You can respond however you wish. Say it with your chest, or as I always say, talk to me nice. Understanding that a conversation may not always have words, depending on who you are talking to. It could be a glance of the eyes, a nod of the head, or a scrambled up bunch of sounds in a language that only you and your best friend understand. Whatever it is, know this. Action speaks louder than words, and inactions speaks louder than both of them. Be true to yourself because you are the best option. Keep shining.
Keep shining, keep grinding, knowing you can always count on me. All right, so you lost me. So I'm with you. I
Okay.
I do not know what inactions are. Now I'm familiar with the nonverbals. Your body language speaks. I'm familiar with the terminology. Action speaks louder than words, but I am not familiar with inaction speaking louder than both. Tink the bell. What's up, baby?
What's up? What's up, Shay? Inaction, just think about it. If you know what actions are, what's the opposite of that?
The opposite of action
Action
would be no action.
or inaction. So to not do something sometimes speaks louder than doing something.
So inaction means to not do. All
Yeah.
righty, thank you. I gotta add that to my vocabulary. I have never, ever, 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 in all my years of loving words like I do, heard the word inaction. I've heard the word separate, somebody's in action, meaning they're actually doing it, but together in action, meaning to
Yeah.
not do.
Yeah.
That's absolutely new to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Because sometimes less is more. And just think about it. How many times have somebody got on your nerves and you like, I'm gonna go over here and I'm just gonna but guess what? You know what you do? You stay calm. You don't curse them out. You don't go over there and slap them upside the head. You just chill. And your inaction are showing them that they're not even on your level to get you outside of your own lane. So
Ooh,
so so guess what?
talk to
Cursing them
him,
out,
sir. Talk to him, baby.
cursing them out or hitting them lets them know that they got to you right there.
Yeah, yeah.
They pushed your buddy.
So that goes to something I always say. Only a person that you love or care for can actually get you out of character. If they don't mean absolutely nothing, it doesn't even matter what they do or say. It's like, okay, and keep it
I don't
moving. I
yeah,
like that. I love it.
I don't even like you anyway. So who cares,
Right?
right? Exactly.
Hey, listen, everybody, please like, follow, and share. We're here on Day to Day. We aim to educate and entertain. This month is Ladies Month, where we speak on ladies, we uplift the ladies, we talk about everything that they're doing or they're in action. I love it. Tonight, she walks in her authority. She speaks with love, a heart of gold. She is bold, complex, yet flexible in every role she plays. She is a woman. Celebrating Women's History Month tonight, our special guest is a woman of many hats. But I won't tell you her story. She's here with us today. She can tell you her story herself. Because when I tell you this lady can speak, do not, by no means, do not look at her stature and think you are just going to say anything to her. Because she will be like, excuse me, sir, what you say? Because
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you noticed, I talk a lot. When I met this lady, she shut it down. She was like, excuse me, hold on. And she went in to talk, because I was talking at the time. But I guess I was talking a little too much. So we met her at an event outside where they was doing, it was an event where they was having a giveaway.
Hmm.
And I was talking because that's what I
That's
do. I talk.
what
But
you
she
do.
made sure she was heard. She was like, excuse me, come here, come here. And I'm looking around
Who
like, she talking?
she talking to?
She
She
put
talking
that
to
voice
your
on, right?
ass.
She put that voice on. You know how that voice when your dad be like, yo, or your mom be like, yo,
Yeah.
you know that when that voice comes, whatever it is you're doing, you stop. Man, when I tell you I stopped. And I walked over like, yes, ma'am. Like it just was that she had that aura, that powerful aura. Listen, man, all my day talkers, all my Philly stores, I would like to introduce to y'all First Lady Tweet. What's up, baby?
Hey
How
y'all.
you doing today?
Hey,
What's
hey,
good with
Hey,
you?
hey.
it looked like you
What's
got
good with
the crown on. That's so fly. I like that. That is so decent.
Thank you. What's
How
up,
was your
y'all?
day today?
what's happening? Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all for having me. I was so excited. Like, me? They want to
Yes, little
talk to
old you.
me?
Yes, you. Yes, you.
So, why don't you give the people a little bit of your background?
A little bit of my background.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am Shaquita Beverly. Everybody calls me First Lady Tweet or Lady Tweet. Um, I am the owner of Concrete Moguls, which is a brand and an enterprise. I have a magazine, Concrete Moguls magazine, 4 years old now. the Urban Elegance Entrepreneur Awards, which is coming up this May, 4 years old now. I do a bunch of stuff. So I basically grew up with crafters around me, entrepreneurs, my mom, my grandma, like my aunts. So it was, naturally in my blood to be an entrepreneur. That's where I come from. My uncles, my dad, like my dad and my grandpa had an auto body shop, my uncle's detail shop. So I've been around entrepreneurs all my life. It's in my blood. So that's
Okay,
that's a little bit about me.
Is that a
that's
nice way? Is
awesome.
that a nice way of saying you know how to hustle?
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
let's start with the magazine.
Yes.
What how did tell me about the birth of the magazine? What I know one day you didn't just wake and say, I'm doing a magazine today. Like what led up to, or you could have, what led up to it, and what was some of the trials and tribulations of getting it off the ground?
So, I did kind of wake up one morning and say I want to do a magazine. It started off. It was like right after COVID, when outside opened back up,
Hmm.
and we started doing vending events and things like that. So we were on Clubhouse, and I had a little group on Clubhouse with like all of the vendors, just so we could keep in touch with each other and talk. Well, in those groups, it became, a little community of us. And we started talking about what we needed, how we could help each other, and some of the things like, how our essential workers were being honored and celebrated all over the place, but nobody was saying anything about the people that were forced to become entrepreneurs because they lost their jobs,
Mm.
so they
Wow.
had to pick up a craft. And in doing so, there wasn't, open forums of education to tell you how to start, where to get an EIN, your LLC, this and this and this. So we became that for each other in our little group, networking, helping each other out. There were people that I met that were like, they were ready to quit because they're looking at someone else with the same business and they're skyrocketing. And here, this person is sitting here, um, going to vending events, and every bit of money they make, half of that has to go home, the other half has to go to the business.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So that becomes discouraging, in that kind of struggle. And listening to all of these people that I began to care about, I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to honor us because I see y'all. I see what y'all doing and I hear y'all. And that's where the magazine came from. It was like, I want to be able to give somewhere for us to tell our stories where we don't have to wait until we're famous, until a celebrity endorses us or whatever the case.
Hmm.
No, here's a platform for you to tell your story
I
the way you
love
want
it.
to,
I love.
uncensored.
I love
So
that. I love that.
that's where the magazine and the awards came from. Just my need to be able to celebrate us and bring us together genuinely and authentically.
Well, while we have you on there, I personally like to tell you thank you. I had the honor of being honored and getting an award from you, and it was such a beautiful feeling to hear my name called up there, everybody clapping their hands. I get to come up on the stage and talk my talk a little bit. I felt what what you was trying to accomplish. I'm telling you, with me, I felt it. I loved it. I appreciate you. When I showed my son, he was like, "Oh, my dad famous." You know what I'm saying? That touched my heart. I felt good. So,
Yes.
Miss Tweet, for that particular thing, I would like to give you your flowers. Now, I appreciate you. I love you. Please continue. Don't stop.
I'm
Please don't
not.
stop.
She not stopping. I'm nominated in May.
In
So
May,
your boy,
No,
what?
no,
yeah.
no. Wait. So let me clear this up about
Not
the
not
Entrepreneur
now.
Awards.
Hmm.
There are no
Not
nominations. There's
nominated.
no voting. There's no categories. You are an honoree.
I'm an
Ooh,
honoree. I'm an
Okay. Let's
honoree in May.
let's call each other what we really are. You are an honoree.
I'm an
ooh.
honoree.
Let's get it, Mr. Star, for having most inspirational clothing line there is. Very professional, very business-like. He does what he do. But we're gonna talk about my guy later because we're talking about
But
Miss
Day,
Lady Tweet.
you
Yes, ma'am.
got Day, you got
Yes,
an entrepreneur award. You were also honored as one of the Black Kings for your Black King legacy too. You remember that?
yes, I do. I remember getting my award, and it was a beautiful thing. Like I when I tell you, I felt important. I felt famous. I felt,
Because you are.
You
listen,
were, yeah.
I really felt like I was the best option. Like it was so decent, man. And like I said, I appreciate you so much. Now we know that you are a very busy woman. We know. So outside of the magazine, how many different businesses are you running right now? I know at some point you had a security company that you was running. Are you still doing security?
Yes.
Yo, can
Yes.
you imagine?
I have
Oh, I told
a
y'all she don't
security
play. Tell us
company.
about.
Yes.
We do private and executive security. We also have the attachment of the transport, company as well. So, if you need security, whether it's retail, construction, your birthday parties, your events, whatever the case, I have unarmed and armed. I have roughly about a 30-man team right now
Oh,
all
Mm.
over the city. Yeah.
that is
Wow.
fly. So what you're saying is, on Saturday when I win the Powerball, I can call you to escort me up there to get my money and keep private security
Absolutely.
around me when I go shopping at IYBO to grab my red sweat and my
Absolutely.
birthday
We're
dress.
going to be right
You
on
got
you. I
all right.
got
I
you.
got
You go
you.
you gonna look like Floyd Mayweather in the middle of all the big security guys.
We're probably gonna be around the
Yeah.
same size. You're gonna be
Now
six
listen,
five.
we
So
do we do do a lot of executive and celebrity security too. Like so, and I'm out. I'll be out this year with some of my team at the Roots Picnic. Like we do that just about every year. The big Juneteenth. They pick a lot of different companies, security
Hmm.
companies from around the city, and we take on sections of that. So yeah, I mean I'm 24/7 security.
that is.
I love it. I love it.
How do you do it? Like these many hats that you wear. How do you juggle and keep everything successfully afloat?
Well, I mean, it's number one, nothing that I do is work. I love everything that I do. So that makes it easy for me to I have fun. Yes,
Yes.
it gets frustrating sometimes, but I have fun. As y'all know, everybody else might not know, I advocate for Black men. So for me to be able to reach out to some men in the community, the masjid over here at 47th and Wolusin, like to be able to reach out to them.
Sister
And
Claire
when,
Muhammad.
yes, when those men, some of those men don't have jobs, they call me. You know,
All right.
um, I want to make sure that, whatever I'm doing, I have the ability to open my arms and open whatever I'm doing to Black men to help them elevate. So yeah, like it's fun for me. I love being able to, um, just be a part of helping us
Mm.
and being a staple for us. So doing security, doing these events, doing my magazines, I make pocketbooks out of cigar boxes. I do custom oils. Um, I'm doing a brand bomb now. Like, I'm a booking agent for several artists. I'm a co-manager for a recording artist. So all of this stuff I do on a day-to-day basis, but I pace myself. I tackle one task at a time. I make sure I get adequate rest and water. Like, but it's fun, so it doesn't it's not a weight on me. I love everything that I do.
I thought my 24 hours was busy. But real quick, out of all of that you ran down, what's at the pinnacle or what's at the top of the list that you have to make sure that this business is staying afloat? I mean, I know you love it all. I know you love it all, but it's what is like, all right, I got to make sure that this is good.
Well, the two most important things are security Number one, because I'm carrying on a legacy
Mm.
with doing security. So that is, half of number one. And then Concrete Moguls as a whole. So
Okay.
those two things take precedence over any and everything else.
Okay.
They come first.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
So, so, is there anything you don't want to talk about?
Uh-oh. Here you come.
Um, I don't know. Like, I'm not really a personal type of person, so my personal life is like off limits, but
Oh,
everything else,
that's where I was going
I know.
because you do so many things. So I'm
Here you
like,
come.
wow. Okay,
Well,
we will.
okay. So personal life, I'm a mom. My son just turned 20.
Okay,
He is in school to be a mechanic in Florida.
In
awesome. Oh,
So I'm,
Florida. Okay.
yes, in Florida. So I'm very blessed to have a young black man. I've never had any trouble out of him at all whatsoever. And I'm
Mm.
nobody's grandmom. So thank
right.
God.
Thank
Um,
So
God.
that's where I was heading to. With all the things that you do, and I'm not asking to be newsy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
yes, you are.
But,
Yes, you are.
but it's also, I believe that it's also a lesson in this as well, because you do all that you do, because you do all that you do for others. How are you able to navigate with your son as well? He's out of trouble. He's educated. He's in a trade school right now. He's moving in a very positive direction, but yet and still you're able to do that with all the many hats that you wear. And we have men. We have men. Fellas, I'm sorry. I apologize. My guys. But if this woman here is doing it, how can we possibly have an excuse of not to?
Hold on.
So
So wait,
how did
before
how
you
did
before you finish, how do I do it with my son and all of these businesses and everything that I have going on? He
yes,
has an amazing father.
right,
He has an amazing father. Him and his father are the very best of friends. As a matter of fact, they're quite inseparable, which gets irritating to me.
that's awesome.
But um,
That's
without
good.
his dad, without his dad, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Like, and just a little insight, like his father and I haven't been together for over 10 years. We've never had any child support or custody or anything like that. We take care of each other and we take care of our son. So, and that's the gist of it. So without his father, I couldn't have possibly raised that young black man at
Mm.
all.
That is so beautiful. Like
Yes.
like that is, y'all hear that, fellas? You gotta be there. You gotta be
Amicable.
there.
Yeah.
Like that is a
They're they're
awesome
they're
thing.
yeah, they're amicable. And that's most important. I love that she said that there's no child support. And one of the things that Mr. I can't believe he said it all the time. Child support is for the child, not for failed relationships. So
Mm-hmm.
so that's important that y'all can still be friends and you can still honor him the way you talking about him now. Like you said, y'all haven't been together for a
Absolutely.
decade, but you're not going to take away him being a great dad,
Mm-mm.
regardless of if he wasn't a good husband or good boyfriend or whatever the case may be. That other title does not diminish because of one. So
Hey,
I'm glad to hear that.
one thing that we absolutely understood when the he and I wasn't working, we understood that that's us. That's us. That has nothing to do with our child. If it didn't work out between us, we were put together to make this beautiful human being. So it's our responsibility to be adults and handle our responsibility without having to go through any drama. We don't, of course we have arguments because we're two different people. We have different
Mm,
opinions. I'm a mom and I'm like, no, give me my baby. He can't do that. Don't let him play football. I don't want him riding dirt bikes.
of
Like,
course,
you
of
know,
course,
I'm a mom
of
and
course, of
as
course.
dad. So dad, like, no, he about to get out there. He doing all that. So yeah, we argue about that type of stuff. But when it comes to taking care of our child, there was never a conversation of child support or custody or whatever. When my son says, Mom, I want to be with you, we make it happen. Mom, I'm ready to go back with dad. We make it happen. There's not a ripple in it. And I feel like people, us as, beautifully melanated people, we have to communicate. We have to communicate more and acknowledge the things that we're capable of and we're not capable of. I honestly believe as a woman, I'm not capable of raising a black man. I can teach him nourishment, caring, things like that. I can give him a guideline, but I can't possibly tell him what it feels like and what it means to be a black man. I can't do that. So I'm grateful that that me and his father have that relationship where I can say, Dad got it. He called me and said, Mom, I need a manscaping kit. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm glad
I
he's
don't know.
manscaping,
I don't know
but
what
yeah,
that
call.
is. I don't want to know. You got uncles and a dad. Like, if I
I know
have to
that's
pay
what.
for it, tell me how much it costs. But that's not my lane. That's their lane. So I'm grateful that I do have, that man, and he is an example amongst other men that I have in my life, uncles, my dad's cousins that are great men that further put my heart and my soul in the position to advocate for black men and see through the stereotypes and the stigmatisms that are put on them. Like, I don't believe any of that because I believe that with some love, some guidance, some help, some tenderness, and some patience, all y'all kings, all y'all kings. And if you're around in the right circle and you got the right nourishment, we got you. Come on.
I
So
love it in
I
her.
I
Hey,
love
quick
that,
question.
but I was gonna say I love that, but we did have a comment down at the bottom. It says
Uh-huh.
love. It says love our men. Period. And be well with Coach says we gotta heal, and that's coming
Absolutely.
from that's coming from a female. Uh, can you speak to that a little bit? I mean, I'm sure you still have cousins and friends and stuff like that, and other females. When women say we need to heal, us guys hear it differently. Like you said, you can't raise a man. So I'm asking for a little cheat code here. What does it mean when a female says, I need to heal? Just a little,
So
don't give us all, just give us a little cheat code.
so I'm gonna tell you this. When a woman says that to you, that is powerful. That is a pay attention. Just as if a man is encouraged and have enough courage and trust to say that to a female, I need to heal. That is powerful. That is a calling for help. That is a calling for your patience and your attention and letting you know I acknowledge that it's something in here, it's something in here that ain't right.
Hmm.
And I want you to help me do that. And in doing that, we have to have patience with each other and understanding. So for a woman to say that, that is something absolutely powerful. That's a, hey, pay attention, sir, because she calling out for help and vice versa.
I love it. I
All
love
right,
it.
everybody, please like, follow, and share. We aim to educate and entertain, and we have this powerful black woman. Hold on, I'm sorry, because I gotta add this to my vocabulary. This beautifully melanated woman sitting here in front. I loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna use that from now on. Just so everybody know that I got it. No, no, no. I'm gonna say I made it
They
up
stay
myself.
feeling the line, don't he?
Yeah, yeah. I
All the
made that
time.
up myself. I don't know if
Listen,
y'all
all
knew.
the time.
So yeah, I made
Welcome.
that up.
Welcome to the show.
So we're gonna
Welcome to the show.
read a couple more of these comments, Star, and I have another question for the beautifully melanated woman, Lady
Oh,
Tweet.
wait, before
Uh,
you ask me the question, hold on. So I'm looking at a comment here, P Coffee Brown.
I was just about to
I
read
have to,
that.
yes,
But
I have to give her flowers because I wouldn't be a published author without that woman right there. That is my sunshine. I would not, and I'm so grateful for her motivation, her tutelage, and everything. So, and if you need a publisher, bam, that's the lady.
Shout
all
out to
right.
P. Coffee Brown,
Hey,
thank you for bringing us
th-
this beautifully melanated woman here.
let me
Thank you
read. As a
for
matter of fact,
bringing her
let me
here.
read P. Coffee Brown. She said, "We have to encourage our men to get the help that they need. Therapy is a gift. We have to support the health of a man's mind. His mind heals. Everything else will follow." I totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
It's hard sometimes because I counsel so many men and so many of our young black men, and they say, "Hey, Star, man, it's hard for me to cry. It's hard for me to say I need help. It's hard for me to say that I just don't know how to do it because the woman that they're with will take the information and say, okay, baby, I mean, it's okay,
Right.
and cry on my shoulders and all that, and then 2 months later,
Soon as
she
that
slings
argument come
she
up. Yep.
slingshot it
Mhm.
right in the back,
Mhm.
boom,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
now he tells me I ain't telling her nothing else. And I'd be
Nothing.
like, no, you can't be like that. He was like, no, because if I tell her, all she gonna do is shoot at me later with it.
Yeah. Throw it back up in my face.
So is that a sign of you think hurt people hurting people, or do you just
Absolutely.
that's what I said to him. I
Absolutely.
said I just think that she just hurt, and that's just the only ammunition that she may have at the moment that she knows is going to hurt you.
Not
So she
just
shoot
the
it back.
ammunition, not just the ammunition. Some people, how do you say, how do I put this? Some people only know how to love through their traumas.
Mm,
So if I'll give this example. A young woman that has watched her mother be physically abused, that has watched, and that mother that has watched her mother be physically abused. So for these women, they don't know anything else. They don't realize or acknowledge that this is a trauma, and it's become a generational trauma. So when they're in a relationship, if he's not calling her names, treating her disrespectfully, here that trauma is, I don't love you. If we're not arguing, they don't love me. So sometimes in relationships, people, like I said, people love through their traumas. If they're used to a certain way of something being called love, then that's what they're going to do. What the combat is to acknowledge and communicate.
mm,
If what you're
Okay.
saying to me doesn't feel good, it doesn't make me feel good, then we acknowledge it with each other. Hey, Star, I didn't like the way that when I expressed to you how my day was, I didn't like the way you snapped at me. Like it didn't make me feel good. Like you didn't listen to me. And I think that breaks down our communication. How do you feel about that, Star? You feel me?
yes.
So when we acknowledge and we communicate, honestly, first they got to start with ourselves. But then when we're with our person, and if that person doesn't come to you, that's when we stop ignoring those red flags. And we say, you know what? I may have to do this healing journey by myself. I love you, but we have to part and you have to stand on it.
Mm.
I like
Everybody
that.
can't go.
So let me ask you this. My father said, you never, ever, ever ask a woman her age. My daddy told me that. So I'm not going to ask you your age. But I hear a lot of wisdom. At what age, not at what age, at what point in your life did that start to click? Because you couldn't possibly have just known it. You had to learn lessons. You had to graduate through life. You had to go through phases in your life in which you learned things. At what moment did it all click for you? And as a man, where do I expect that from a woman? Because it's not always going to be there. Like you said, we learn through our life, like our parents growing up and things like that. Where do I give grace, and at what point do I say, you know what, you got all the grace that you want to get?
So
I'm graced out.
this is kind of tender, but I can honestly say I'm healed enough to talk about it. So at the end of 2023, I lost the love of my life, tragically.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. We had a 20 year thing. Okay. I didn't realize until maybe 3 years ago that there was a serious emotional um emotional trauma going on with him. Mental and emotional trauma. I didn't realize it. That situation in short taught me a lot about myself, but it also taught me love, unconditional. It taught me to communicate better. Than I'm a communicator because I always want to know. I got questions. It taught me to communicate better. It taught me to pay more attention. It taught me it amplified the love and respect that I have for men. Watching that man go through what he went through, and taking from my father and my uncles and the men that that molded me as a woman. Yet my mom and aunts, like my mom is dope. My mom's on here, but my mom is dope. My
Mom
Hey,
nana,
mom.
Dukes, what's up, baby?
Duchess Beverly, that's my mom.
Duchess
And my aunt,
Beverly.
Stats
Hey, mom.
45. But these women are and my nana are the pillars of strength for me. So they taught me how to be a woman and the things that I needed to do as a woman. The men in my life were as I got older, I stayed around maybe 25 after I had my son. And it was like, whoa, you about to raise a black man.
They just counted real fast in his head. That's what yeah, I caught you. I caught you. Yo, they could not do nothing slick, I tell you.
Go ahead. What was you about to say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. It's all right. Continue, please. 25.
So, but basically, to answer your question, with my upbringing, the women that have been around me, the men that I've had the absolute honor of being around, it over the years, and like I said, about 25, it is when that snap in my head, like, oh shoot, I got a black man. I'm about to raise a black man. Like I really have to pay attention. That group, for a lack of a better expression, that grew me up. And
Love it.
Okay.
I love it.
and then at the end of 2023, losing my guy, it was like a smack in the face. So, like I said, it amplified everything that I was already feeling and what was already in my heart and soul. So, I prayed to God, and He said, "Move forward, child. I got you." And I'm out.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. And we have a question from Fats 47. She specifically asked about men, but I'm going to remix it a little bit and just ask it about both genders. What do you do when you uplift your man or woman, but it's not reciprocated?
Acknowledging communication, and I would say in marriage, that's heavy. Once you're married, that's heavy. So acknowledging communication, but in how I am, if I tell you or I'm showing you the support and the love and all of that, and it's genuine, and you just not getting it or giving it back. Um, so that's just me. But I would say, communicate, be honest, and if those things don't work, then
Hold on. Hold up. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. So, from a man's point of view, and this is just mine, I would also like to touch on that.
Please do.
So you have to look within yourself, and this is just my opinion. You have to look within yourself to ask yourself, why are you doing the things that you do? Are you
Hmm.
doing it because you want acknowledgement? Are you doing it because I'm going to do this for you because I want you to do this for me? Or are you saying, hey, I truly love this person, I am me, and I'm going to do what I do because I am me.
Mhm.
See, you can't expect you from other people. You are not me. I am not you. So when I do what I do, when I give you the I love you, and when I say, baby, you can do it, I'm not telling you that because I want to hear you say it to me. Tania Delina is a book author. It makes me so happy to say, yo, I am walking next to a book author. I don't tell her that because I want her to say, hey, I'm walking next to, the host of Day to Day. I tell her that because I am truly, genuinely happy. I don't expect her to be me. I don't expect her to do for me what I am trying or genuinely doing for her. So if you do something, if you uplifting, if you're trying to push him in the right direction, don't do it because I want something back from you. Do it because this is something that I know that you need and I want to give to you. Now, hopefully, God willing, that you have a man that says, you know what? She's been pushing me. She's been helping me. What can I do to help her? What can I do to support her? For instance, and I say that because I guess this is a little personal. I don't know how to do what she does, so I have to literally go to her. Hey, what can I do to help you? Because this is not this is her lane. She knows promotions and advertisement and making flyers, and she knows all of that. I don't know none of that. I just love to be on the camera and smile and see how pretty I am. That's what I know. I don't know how to do what
I
she
got
do. So
I got some help for you. I
gotcha.
got some help
So
for you.
I have to literally go to her and say, hey, what can I do to help you? So, miss, maybe he doesn't know. So if he's not reciprocating, it might not be because he don't want to.
Nah.
Maybe it's not his lane to do certain things that you do. You have to let him know what he has to do or what could possibly help him help you.
I
Sometimes, you know how they say, tell me how to love you? Like sometimes, even though it may not be pleasant to say, listen, kiss me right here, then use a little tongue to go right here. Like he may not know it. You might have to literally tell him what
um
feels good to
I
you.
I was with you. I was with you for a minute. I was with you for a minute. You know I ride with you.
Yes, sir.
Uh you lost me at I don't know how. And
I
when
don't know.
and when people tell me they don't know how, that gives me the inclination that you don't want to know. You don't have you don't have the drive. And let me finish. You could not know how to do something. But if you pay attention, even if you attempt to do it, even if it's wrong, the attempt shows that other person that you were paying attention. Guess what? If you just sitting there next to her and you looking over her shoulder, oh, that's what she did. That's how she did that flyer. Okay, let me try one. Granted, your flyer is not going to be good probably the first
Oh, let
time
me stop
or
you
the second
right
time.
there. No,
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 no, no,
no,
no.
no, no.
I
It's just an
gotta stop you.
example. It's just an
Okay,
example. It's just an
but
example.
know I'm going to piggyback off your example.
Uh,
So my attempt was, hey, tell me what you want. I'm not going to guess. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not going to pay attention and get it wrong and try to figure it out. Guess what? Tell me. I am asking you. I am coming to you because I genuinely care.
that works.
Tell me what
That
I
works
can do to
sometimes.
help you. There's no guessing. There's no figuring it out. There's no, well, Dave, next time do it this way because I'm doing exactly what you want me to do. How can I be of assistance? How can I be of assistance? Lady
So,
Tweet, I don't do magazines. I
I
want to
get
help
it.
you.
I
Can you
get
please
Day.
tell me
so
what
wait, but
I
wait,
can
Day.
do to help
Hold
you?
on,
No,
Day.
no, no.
Yes,
Let me
Because
get it
thank you.
tweet.
go
Let me
ahead,
get it tweet. Let me get it
go
tweet.
ahead, go
Real
ahead, go ahead,
fast, real
go
fast.
ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna give you an example because that's what you sound like. You sound like it's my birthday. Damn, Star got lot of stuff. Don't come to me and ask me what I want for my birthday. I've been talking for 365 days. Pay the fuck attention.
Oh, you can't use that with me. I'm the best gift
No,
giver in the
no, no,
world. I pay
no.
attention year
Listen,
round. So you got to
No,
use
you're
your
listen.
missing it,
analogy.
No,
Day.
no,
I
You're
can't
you
come
missing
with
it.
you on
miss
that
it.
one because I'm the best
You're
gift
You're
giver in the
missing it,
world.
Day.
listen. You're listening to be combative instead of listening to comprehend. I'm just giving an example. If you if it's not a gift, if I tell you to go buy me the Jordans, the Jordan 4s that come out in 12 days, guess
Right.
what? I'm saying, damn, you know what? I got the Jordan 1s, I got the Jordan 2s, I got the 9s, I got the 5s. Man, I was on Instagram and they said in like 5 months, some 4s gonna come out. I bet you that look hot with an IYBO sweatsuit. Later on, it might come on, a commercial might come on. Damn, do that Jordan commercial. Over time, if you're paying attention,
Paying attention.
if you're paying attention, they're going to tell you what to do. You just got to pay attention. Now, granted, I was, as a young boy, I didn't catch it. It went right over my head. It did. But then my grandma told me one time I went to go say same thing. Gramps, what you want for your birthday? You know, she's old head. She from Fayetteville, North Carolina. She said, boy, we played backgammon every Friday. I talked for 3 hours. You mean to tell me you don't know what to get me?
Okay. Are you done? I don't want to interrupt you. Are you done?
No, I'm done. I want to hear
Okay.
you. Hold on,
So
it wasn't your turn. It was Tweet turn. It was
oh,
Lady Tweet, and you went. Then I went. Then it's her turn. Then we come back to you.
first of all,
I
hold
had
on.
to shut. I had to
Matter of fact,
shut him up. Tweet. I had to
because
shut. It's not
because
your
it's a lady,
turn.
because it's a lady, I will concede and let the lady talk. But I don't even care about none of that because it's the queen on the line.
Okay.
I am gonna let the queen go.
All right.
So I'm gonna just say two things because in essence both of y'all are correct. I'm gonna lean a little bit 60-40 with Star, but Day, when to say I don't know or to come constantly asking is a lazy brain cop out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you at some point, this is the person that I love. This is the person that I'm with. No, you're not going to know everything because guess what? From year to year, we change.
Mm-hmm.
We evolve. That might have been my favorite color last year, but it ain't this year. You ain't going to know that you right off the bat. But at some point in time, the important things you should know because y'all together every day. You know what she don't have and what she do have. So I'm gonna say this: 2 words: acknowledge and communicate.
Okay.
But communicate doesn't mean be lazy brain and say, I don't know. I don't know how she no. You know that she don't like if she like cotton drawers or she like lace drawers, you see what's in the drawer. So you don't gotta ask her what kind of panties she want. Go get them. Go
Okay.
get
Now,
them.
are you done?
I'm done.
Oh,
Here he
right.
come,
So
Tweet.
hold
Here he
on.
come. Here
I
he
don't know
come.
who y'all think y'all talking to.
I told you he
I
was
need y'all to
coming.
pay attention because y'all took it to the most basic thing of all. I pay attention 365 days a year. I don't never ask her what she want as a
That was
gift.
an example.
I said y'all took it to the most basic thing. I am talking about skill set. I don't have the skill set for what she needed at that particular time. She did a book signing. I don't have the skill. I have my own niche in what I can do. And what she needed, I did not have the capabilities to do. Star, you know for yourself, I don't make flyers. You know for yourself, you have to walk me through certain things when it comes to, I don't know, stuff on here. You know what I
Stay right
tell you
there.
all
Stay
the
right.
time.
No,
I
stay right
listen to
there.
you for
Stay.
an
No,
hour.
hold on. Hold
I
on.
listen
Hold
to
on.
you.
Hold on.
Nope. I
Hold on.
listen
Hold
to you
on.
for an
I
hour.
just want to piggyback. I just want to piggyback.
You
I just want to
can't
piggyback.
piggyback yet because I'm not done.
Okay.
I listen to you for an hour.
It's his turn, Star.
It's
Okay. My
tell him,
bad. My
Queen,
bad.
tell him.
I'm
So
still gonna get
I,
him.
I definitely wanted to help in this arena that she stepped into, and she did it beautifully at her book signing. But I'm I didn't have, like I said, I don't have the skill set. I don't know. That wasn't something that I was prepared for. So 365 days a year, I was not prepared for her to say, you know what? Because she just stepped up and said, you know what? I've been waiting long enough. I'm doing it. And I was like, oh, I wasn't ready. So I couldn't pay attention. She's been talking about a book for a very long time. And one day, her mentor, Shelly Shell, speaking of mentors, I want to talk to you about mentors. Remind me so I don't forget. Her mentor was like, you know what? Stop playing with it. Do it. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Dave, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And she got the, next thing I know, boom, book done. And I'm like, oh shit, she did it for real this time. Like, she's been talking about it for 20 years. No, not 20, about 10 years. She's been talking about this book. I've listened to her. She's never did nothing. And I'm talking about, she put a pedal to the metal. When I went to work, she was on the computer. When I came back, she was on the computer. The most I could do is get her a cup of juice, rub her feet, give her a massage, whatever the case may be. That's how I assisted. But next thing I know, she said, I'm doing a book signing on this month. And I'm like, man, she ain't doing no book signing on this month. She ain't even got a venue. Next thing I know, I got a venue. What the heck? She had it all done. She did what she had to do. The most I could do was, the most I did that particular day was get her ice to make sure they had ice for the beverages. I felt so lost and so bad because she gives me that backing and help, but I did not know how to. Now, for her next book signing, I'm ready. I know exactly what to do. I paid attention to what she did this time. I can be of a lot of I can be a lot of assistance to her, but I was not prepared. I was not ready. So when I said to her, "Hey, you might just have to tell him," you might just have. I'm not saying it should be that way all the time,
But wait,
but
Day.
you.
Hold
So
on.
Yes, ma'am.
let me say this. Hold up, Star. Let me say this. So what you just described, that wasn't a need that needed to be fulfilled for her. That was something that you needed to, you being present. She didn't ask you for your help. She didn't ask you to do nothing. She said, babe, I'm about to write this book. Babe, I'm doing my book signing. She didn't ask you for help. So exactly what you did, you brought her ice. You rubbed her feet. You made sure she got there. You was standing right there. That's all she needed.
Yes.
That's all she needed.
And
You
I
don't need to have to do anything all the time. Sometimes it's just being present. I don't know how to fix a car, but I'm gonna hold the wrench and the bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
okay, I feel you. I feel you. So I
Hold
so
up, hold
the
up, hold
basis
up,
of the
hold up.
story
It's my
was
turn. Hold on. And the piggyback and Dave, to piggyback off of what you said, I agree. However, your Rolodex is plentiful. Just because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean you can't third party it.
How you doing, Star?
I like it.
You see what I'm saying? You don't know how to make flyers, but you know other people that know people that make flyers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She
When
ain't
I
got to
call
know
you,
she ain't got to know you ain't making. You know how we do. Baby, you see this dinner I made? Kick your cousin out the house in the back. She ain't got to know. Is the flyer done? Did you present the flyer?
Flyers done.
As
Flyers done.
long as you don't ask, did you do it? You ain't got to lie, my man. You ain't got to lie.
I agree with you.
But you played
But
your
the
part
basis of
and
the
you was there
story
to
is
support her.
You played your
sometimes,
part.
sometimes to lady, don't say deuces. Let him know what he can do to help and reciprocate. Now, once you let him know what it is, and he then still chooses not to do it, then you can throw the deuces up.
Well, yeah, that's
But don't throw them
what I
up
said.
before you,
That's what I said.
before you,
That's me.
yeah,
I'm not.
don't throw it up
We not
before you
going.
find out.
We not going 3-4 months, and I gotta repeat myself, or even not even speaking on it,
Right.
because my love language ain't talking. You got to pay attention because I pay attention. So if I say it to you, and then the rest of the time I'm just showing, and me showing is a crying out for help, and then I actually cry out for help, and you just like, oh yeah, well I don't know how to do that, so yeah, that's a get out of here. I'm not, listen, life too short to be hanging on to something that's not bringing me peace, love, unconditional joy, feeding my spirit and my soul and my mind. Like what we
All right.
doing?
Pure.
All right. So we got off a subject just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But
But
it was a
still
good
was a
one.
lesson. It still was a lesson learned. So I hope
And
y'all
that,
was paying attention. Everybody, please like, follow, and share. We had day-to-day talk with Lady Tweet, where we aim to educate and entertain. And today we're getting a little bit of both. So
yes, we are.
we spoke on mentors. I brought that up, and I want to know, like, having mentors, I believe, is important. Being a mentor, if you are able to not gatekeep and give the knowledge, and pass the knowledge on and teach, are you mentoring anyone at the present time or past in which
Um, I, I don't know if I could be. Well, yeah, a couple people called me their mentor. There's this wonderful young man, Freddie,
Mm.
Forever Ready Crochet.
Mhm.
Um, I've been had my foot on his neck for years about business and getting business right. So I guess he would call me his being his mentor, but I don't know if I even really care to have the title. If I bring any light, love, education, or business networking, whatever I bring to your life, like whatever, that's what I'm here for. I don't really care to carry the title per se as a mentor. I don't, whatever you need me for, I got you.
So
Did you ever have a mentor
Oh
to get
man,
you started?
oh man, and I've been blessed with so many mentors in different periods of my life for different things. It's like, um, you know how they say, like, when God put people in your place,
Hmm.
in your place, in your space for different purposes and to push you along. That's exactly what I've had. Exactly. So
awesome.
I've been blessed. P. Coffee Brown, one of my mentors. Shelly Shell, one of my mentors. A
Jelly,
great,
put
a
your
super
X's
dope
up.
man. Sean Lashley. He has he's a great mentor, motivational speaker. He's actually the one that shook me out my boots to get on the microphone and actually talk in front of people, and
Mm.
pushed me in. I'm only gonna loosely use the word fear. I don't mean it in the like, oh my God, he scared me, but it was like, how you meet somebody. Hey, Melanie, you know how you meet somebody and you're like, you listen to them and you watch them, and it's like instantly you like, everything that I do, I want to make sure that that person is proud of me. And that's
Yes.
how he made me
It's,
feel. Like he
it's
talked to me
called
about my business.
it's called
Like,
a loving fear. Like it makes you happy to know that he's proud of you. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And if that person is disappointed, it's like, what can I do to make sure?
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I understand that. That's the way I was with my
Yeah,
father.
Definitely
yeah. So
understand that.
I mean, I've had, like I said, just been blessed to come across people, of people being brought into my life, for a reason or a season, however, for a lifetime. But yeah, I've had plenty of mentors, and still, I guess, collecting them now because I just met a beautiful woman today, like, breast cancer survivor. She's wrote
Mm.
6 books. She is a community activist, and we were just talking, and just in that 30 minutes, she taught me so much that I didn't even know. So it's like, I don't know, I just been blessed to have a sea of mentors across the board.
Good,
That
good.
is beautiful. So I'm going to ask this now while you're online, as I do with whenever I run into something, I feel as though it's juicy. It's we come to the end. I want to make sure I'm asking you if my managers reach out. Can we have part two of this? Because I feel like we haven't even touched the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg with you. You're so much more. Um, just one last question. Well, two.
Okay.
Um, what's next for First Lady Tweet? And after you give that, give all of your platforms in which people can reach you. They can hear, watch, see your magazine, and security come, everything that is Lady Tweet. Please give all the platforms and spell it out clearly, so that people can reach you. But what is next for First Lady Tweet?
What is next? Okay. May 24th, 2025 is the fourth Urban Elegance Entrepreneur Awards. It is the largest open awards ceremony in Philadelphia, going strong, honoring over 300 Black entrepreneurs.
Mm.
And that, again, that's May 24th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be at Maddie's Place. That's 52nd and Cedar. Beautiful event space. We'll have beautiful room. And this year is the brand bomb. So if you're following my page, you see the Concrete Moguls brand bomb, which is the explosion of a collaboration of brands, Black-owned brands from Philly, Florida, North Carolina. Like, they're the most amazing brands. So yeah, the awards is next. The brand bomb. which is going to be part of the Entrepreneur Awards. And everything is on concretemoguls.com. Follow me, First Lady Tweet, or my Concrete Moguls page. I also have the Black Kings by Concrete Moguls, which is solely to support you wonderful kings and all the wonderful Black kings. So, yeah, tap in. Tickets for the Entrepreneur Awards are $50. I got some surprises for my ticket holders, and I have vendor spaces available. So we want to make sure that you are able to network and you can make some money while you're getting your award. Vendor spaces available. So yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have an MC for this event already?
No, I don't.
Oh, so I'm going to have my people call your people so we can set something up, an interview, audition, anything, because I love this stuff.
So actually, Mr. Day,
Yeah.
there, I do have a proposition for you and Mr. Starr. Okay. You will, of course, be getting an award this year. I'm not sure if you knew that or not,
No,
but
I didn't
yeah,
know.
you are.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why you didn't know. Did you think that I don't understand. I don't
You
understand.
know you
I
play
mean, I
games,
could
man.
have
You know
swore
you.
that when I met you in Tania Zelena, by the way, that name is just Tania Zelena. It speaks excellence. I love it. So, but when I met y'all and C Money and Kia, I could have swore I told y'all was stuck with me. So I'm not sure why you thought you was getting a award, but we gonna move past that. Yes, Mr. Starr and Mr. Day, I would like to ask you guys to be the official podcast to do the interviews, said red carpet, and that at the Entrepreneur Awards. You let me know. Have your people call my people. Well, my people is me, but have your people call me.
Well, our people are on here now. So before Day, I'm so proud of you. Hold on, stop. I am so proud that Day did not jump the gun and just say okay. Day, you are growing.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm so proud. I'm so
Oh, thank
proud.
you, sir.
I'm
Thank
so proud. Cause I saw you wanted to do it though, but I'm proud. I'm so proud of you. Management. Can we get some hearts for Day? Management, I need some hearts for my guy.
Yeah,
He
man.
he's learning. He's
I
learning.
definitely was inside like, oh,
He's learning. He's learning. Give me your hearts, Day. Give me your hearts for management. Thank you, management.
Good
yes.
job, Dave. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, so much. I am so excited. That was a. Woo, I can't wait till we have this meeting after this show. So somebody will be calling you. I'm so excited. But First Lady Tweet, I am honored that you gave us some time today
Yes.
so that we can give you your flowers now for loving you, for being so excited from the things that you are doing for the community, for us Black men. It's amazing. Like it's just a really good feeling. I'm telling you, it's just a feeling like somebody actually sees me, somebody actually knows that I am the best option. Like it's a beautiful thing.
It
It
is.
really is. So if no one haven't told you, if no one hasn't saluted you, if no one hasn't said thank you, I appreciate you so much, I'm saying it now. Matter of fact, can I get some hearts for First Lady Tweet? Please, can I get some hearts for the lady? There they go. Look at those hearts. They for you. Oh, can I do this now? Let me see.
Well, I just want to say that
Oh,
um, the
you see
reward,
the hearts now?
the reward in all of this, in everything I do, like I said, is not work, but the award in all of this is y'all. To look out from the stage or from the front of the room and see all of these beautiful, amazing Black people, all of the brilliance and excellence in the room when they say that we can't do it. So
Mm.
I that a couple of years ago, Sammy said my awards were actually on my birthday, on the day of my birthday. This year it's a couple of days before, but Sammy, sipping with Sammy, said, "What kind of person do you have to be to give a bunch of people awards on your birthday, and when you're supposed to be the one getting gifts. And I with tears in my eyes, I told him, I said, this is my gift. When I can stand up here and see y'all together, meeting each other, some people that never met in person, you just know each other online. Like, you get to touch each other, you get to talk to each other and network and understand and see that we could do this together without all of those stigmatisms and stereotypes. And that's my, like, I cry every event because that's what warmed my heart. That's my reward. I don't care if I don't make $1 off of it. I got, I got that. I got y'all. Like, that's what it is. That's what I do it for. Just to see that the smiles on your faces, that y'all encourage, y'all know y'all love. Somebody got your back. And whenever you ain't feeling good, like I always say, call me. You feeling discouraged? You better call me. Don't let me see no post with, oh, I quit or anything like that. Ex party.
It's
You're
great.
not.
It's great. It's greater together. When I say you can go somewhere fast by yourself, you can go further with more people.
Oh,
So
yes.
so I so so I definitely am thankful. I am honored to be on the stage on May 24th. I'm honored that management will be reaching out to you. So hopefully that day-to-day talk will be there. Myself as well as my guy Pretty Boy Day, the best host in Philly. I'm trying to tell
Mm-hmm.
you. Listen, and I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm glad that you asked him to do it because if I'm getting an award, he was going to be there and take over anyway. So at least you ask permission first because he'll
Well,
show up
listen,
and just start asking,
I
anybody got a
heard
mic?
what he said. You heard what he said. When we first met, I was like, well, is you gonna let me talk? But at my award ceremony, the very first awards, I told him, I said, you got a time limit. When he came to the Black Kings Legacy Ball, I was actually out of the room where the
uh,
ceremony was taking place. And I heard his voice, but I didn't pay him any mind because I'm like, oh, that's Day Day, he on the mic. About maybe 25 minutes later, 25, I'm like, is Day Day still on the mic? Go get the microphone.
at
This
least you know.
man,
At
he just
least you
started
know.
a whole forum. He just sat down like, so I got a question. This for everybody in the room.
That's
I
him.
was like, so
Oh
trust me,
man,
people.
had a ball that day.
I
Had a
met
ball.
Daddy.
All right.
I met him
Good.
before.
All right. As long as you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got something that we just made up. What was that? 2 weeks ago, the day-to-day salute, and we're gonna give it to you, Miss Tweet. We are honored to be on here with you. You is it left hand or right hand? I forgot.
Uh,
Star, left hand or right
uh-huh.
hand?
Right.
Right? Okay. You get the day-to-day salute for being First Lady Tweet. We salute you, Miss First Lady Tweet. Ah, thank
And
you so
salute
much.
you,
And we will
Black
be
Kings.
in contact with you definitely. Thank you for allowing us to interview you. And we will definitely have part two, if that's okay
Whenever
with you.
y'all ready,
Yes,
All right.
I
yes,
I,
would
ma'am.
love to come back.
I
I love y'all.
All right.
Thank
appreciate you.
y'all. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tania. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all soon.
All right.
Surely
Have a
will.
good
Thank
evening.
you. Hey, that was beautiful,
That
man.
was beautiful.
She is definitely it. All right, all right, all right. We are here. Surprisingly enough, we're not even going to wait until the last. We're going to do Philly Star, my guy, first. Listen, man, he is. There is not words to express really his clothing line and what it does for you. Just IYBO. I'm your best option. Like, can you imagine that? Like, really think about that feeling. You walk into the room. Oh, I forgot. I got it on right now. You see that? IYBO. I'm your best option. Listen, man, listen. @ IYBO _ CLOTHING on IG. Philly based urban unisex apparel, spreading the power of self-esteem and encouragement. The weather is changing. We got to switch it up. Let me tell you, they got track suits, bodysuits, and cargo pants. You have a few more months to work on that summer body and the workout gear, keeping it cute while building your body to be the best option. Yo, just for the record, I added that part myself. I'm going to say what I got to say, but I'm telling you that when I say what I say, I mean what I say. I really don't even have to use this at all. Listen, the body suits, the bathing suits, you can be the best option on the beach. Like, listen, you still need this signature sweatshirts, I'm sorry, that feel like you're wrapped in a blanket for these cool mornings and these chilly nights. All right, cool morning, chilly nights. I was out in the cold. I tell the story because it's a true story. We was doing a story on the portal. I didn't have a coat on because I wanted to look good. But guess what I did have on? My IYBO sweatshirt. I'm looking around. I feel fine. I'm looking around. Everybody's like this. And I'm like, yo, is it really cold? Like, is the light from there? And I went up and touched it. There's no heat coming from it. I just was good. Matter of fact, I'm hot right now. I might take this off. Now that I think about it. I just was good in my IYBO. It's just that. Listen, the colors are blue and rose. You notice I'm not looking at anything because I know it. Blue and rose, cream and tangerine, which is what Najee, what's up, baby?
Najee,
Who's also has things. His colors are
DMV,
amazing. We are
DMV,
going to talk about
DMV,
Najee. Hey,
Najee,
Star, we
DMV.
have to feature Najee at some point.
I'm a contact. Yeah, I rocks with
Contacting
Najee.
him
That's my guy.
for like our fashion show that's coming up. Maybe
Yeah,
he could be a part of that. We'll talk about that later. Listen,
yeah, for sure,
cream
for
and
sure.
tangerine is my absolute favorite color. Absolute favorite color. My favorite colors are red and blue. But when you put that cream and tangerine on, baby, listen, the pictures
They
does
saw
it
you on
no
the story.
justice.
They saw
Huh?
you on the. They saw you on the story in the
I was
mirror
like,
in
listen,
the.
I truly was the best option at the joint. You know what I mean? I looked better than everybody. I felt better than everybody. I was flyer than everybody because they ain't had an IYBO one. They should have. Listen, he also has Kelly green and white for all the Eagles lovers. Kelly green and white. Like it's the real Kelly green and white.
Yeah,
Queen, what's up, baby? What's going on? Listen, we ain't got to take my word
beans.
for it. Go to his website at IYBOCLOTHING.com and grab your merch. Join the movement. Next up, you know what we have? We have Beyond Expectation Events. Follow them on IG at sign BEEVENTZ1 and Beyond Expectation Events. That's BEYONDEXPCECTATION events, EVNTZ on Facebook. Congratulations to all my grads. You did it. You put in the work, you lost sleep over assignments, and survived group projects. Now it's time to celebrate in style. Beyond Expectation Events has all the custom grads essentials to make your big moment unforgettable. They got custom stoves. I just found out what that is, just for the record, even though I had one. We'll talk about that later. Because your achievement deserves the shine. Graduation magazines, a VIP featuring, starring you. T-shirts and gray capes. Walk across the stage like the boss you are, because guess what? You made it. Fans and buttons. Let the crowd rep your name loud and proud. Money cards and banquets. Listen, I'm sorry, bouquets. Because let's be real, you deserve it all. Backdrops and custom treats. Picture perfect, delicious. Need we say more? Listen, grad season is here. Get your orders in now. You can DM or email BEYONDEXPECTATIONEVENTZ at gmail.com. Or you can even call 267-225-4787.
Hey man. Man, listen, man. You know we got not just desserts, man. NOTJUSTDSERTS on IG and Facebook. Coordinators and event planners that are available for bridal, baby showers, weddings, tea parties, business launches, and lunches, as also proms. Spring is around the corner and they are open and ready to prepare your entire meal for Easter or your dessert because that's the best part. Home of the pretty boy they pudding. You want it, they have it. Like and follow them on their upcoming events on IG and Facebook. DM to Orta. Also, we still are 24/7 access. Tune into the live shows, podcasts, and your favorite music anytime, anywhere. Stay connected. Never miss an episode with push notification for new shows, live events, and special announcements. Worldwide streaming. Whether you're local or international, In the Streets Radio keeps you connected to the culture and the community. Stay tuned, stay connected, and keep it locked to day talk in the streets every Wednesday, 8 p.m. with my guy, Pretty Boy Dave, and me, Philly Star.
Let's get it, baby. Check it, check it, check it. Would you like to be a guest on our show or know someone who should be? We would love to have you. Would you like us to host or be a part of your up and coming event? DM us via IG or email management at DAY, the number 2, DAYTALK at gmail.com. And don't forget, coming soon, we are still waiting for the date. We have the facility, 56 and Vine, day-to-day outreach. We are having pretty much a meet and greet where we would talk about what we plan on providing, what we plan on doing, how we can help each other, a powwow to where you can talk to us, to where you can help us help you. Stay tuned for the date. We're going to have donuts, we're going to have coffee, and great conversation. Hey, Big List, what it do, baby? I love it. Listen, we out of here. We appreciate y'all tuning in every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, to myself and my guy, Philly Star, CEO of the most inspirational clothing line that there is and there will ever be. We out of here, baby.
Holla.
Hey, you got anything you want to tell the people? You got 7 minutes. You got anything you want to tell the people?
Uh, Stay tuned. We got some major stuff coming this spring. And listen, man, my guy up there, my guy right there, man. If you need an MC, trust me, you will not listen. If you have a mic, if you don't have a mic, if you got a DJ, if you don't have a DJ, it doesn't matter. This guy is going to make sure that everybody's entertained. He's going to make sure that everybody has the eyes on. He's going to make sure that after your show, they will be talking about your show. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you.
Hey, Star.
What's up?
Can I tell them about the fashion show?
You could tell them that it might happen, but we're not sure when, but why not?
Okay. Cool. So we are definitely having a fashion show. The exact day we don't know, but it's definitely going to happen without a shadow of a doubt. This is going
Yes.
to be the absolute best fashion show that you have ever been to. Listen, it's going to be day to day featuring Tinkerbell. She is going to be the
She's the brand
everything behind this
ambassador.
fashion show.
She's the
Day to
brand
day, the
ambassador of
feature of this fashion
IYBO.
show.
Yeah.
Huh?
She's one of the brand ambassadors of IYBO, so she's gonna make sure that it's lit.
And IYBO